Hi everyone, Raquel at Bevees here. So last night on Friday the 14th, we hosted our third mixology class of the year, and it was a wonderful event and everyone had a great time as usual. So I thought I'd share one of the cocktails that we made last night because we created something especially for St. Patrick's Day, which is just around the corner. We decided to create a cocktail called a mint chocolate chip cocktail, sort of fashioned after the famous mint chocolate chip ice cream. But when I was doing my research to build this cocktail, I discovered we did not have a non-alcoholic creme de menthe. So what I did was made our own. So the first thing I'd like to talk to you about is how simple that is to do. If you're wanting to create or emulate an alcoholic cocktail and you don't have the ingredients on hand, be brave, get creative, and make your own. So what we did is we took free spirit gin and we soaked mint leaves, fresh, delicious mint leaves, in it for 36 hours. So gin with the mint leaves for 36 hours in a mason jar in the fridge. After 36 hours, we took it out, we gave it a really good shake, and we added simple syrup to it. Another little shake, back in the fridge for another 24 hours. When that was all done, we strained it. If you've got cheesecloth, that's really the best way to go because you do get some little organic mint bits in it. Strain it out into a nice bottle and then add a couple of drops of green food coloring, which was the only thing in here that isn't natural. And voila, you have this bright, vivid green creme de menthe. Now, I just have this little itty bitty left because we used all of it in our mixology class last night. So I think I have exactly enough to make one of our mint chocolate chip cocktails. So let us begin. The first thing we're gonna do, this is a super easy cocktail once you've made your creme de menthe. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add ice to our shaker. Nice, good solid scoop. The next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna pour 2 ounces of creme de menthe into that. Look at that, like I said, just about exactly the right amount to make this cocktail. Then the next thing we're gonna do is good old Cremo, because we're not worried about fat or calories over here at Bevees. We're gonna add 3 ounces of cream. Just like that, boom. Now, the next thing we're gonna do for our chocolate is we have all the bitters, chocolate mole bitter, and we're gonna add a good solid eyedropper of that. That's much, and you know what? I'm gonna go in there again and do about that much again, okay? So we've got all of that in our shaker now. And now we're gonna put our lid on it and we're gonna give it a nice little shake. It doesn't have to be too hard, but it's nice if you can break up some of the ice a little bit to make it kind of a little bit more fresh and reminiscent of that ice cream that we're trying to emulate with this cocktail. So, flip it over. Here we go. So, I always like to strain first because I never know if I've got exactly the right amount of cocktail mix. So there we go, into the glass, and then I top it with the ice that's in there because it's nicely coated and broken up a little bit and makes it a little bit fresher drink. Then we have some chocolate chips because what's mint chocolate chip ice cream without the chocolate chips? So we're putting some chocolate chips on top, floating them on there. They might have sunk a little bit, but that's okay. Then we're taking a little bit more of this chocolate mole bitter, and we're just doing some pretty little dots across the top of our drink. However you want to do it. Someone suggested we should draw a clover, but I'm not that talented. And then finally, we're gonna take a nice little sprig of fresh mint, and we're just gonna tuck that on top, and a couple of little, yes, compostable, vegetable-based straws into our cocktail. And there you have it, folks. Our mint chocolate chip cocktail in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Cheers.